First of all, thank you, sir. By you, I got a golden opportunity to debate on the topic of brain drain. First of all, I want to introduce what is brain drain. Brain drain refers to immigration of high-skilled and educated individual from one country to another for a better opportunity is known as brain drain. So, causes of brain drain. It means that why we are following brain drain. So, first is lack of opportunity, because now time if we talk about our India, then every people are unemployed. I mean, every individual are unemployed. I mean, they are working, they are searching for work. They are, if suppose they are getting work, they are not getting the maximum salary to that work. And I think so that reason people are migrating from one country to another. So well, Swati, what's your opinion?
Okay. In my opinion, I also think that why people are going some another way, because of lack of opportunities, because of environment, because people are if we talk about in India, India have many lack of opportunities in India, but they were not on the systematic methods, because we have many big company in India, but they don't able to get their employees to get the fixed salaries. What the people think that what my salaries was, but people can give her very less salary in India. So that's why people can go abroad to taking a good opportunities, because in abroad not the companies only give you the opportunities of giving you the many kind of benefits. For example, they can give you the transport facilities, medical facilities, house facilities, and they can give you a very good income, salaries. So I think that's why people are going abroad.
Yeah, it is the first reason. Let's come in second reason. Our environment. If we talk about environment, then firstly we talk about our country, India. We all know that India's environment is not safe for girls and boys both generation, because now time if a girl want to go outside for earning some money for helping their family, it is not possible to work in night, because we all know that the environment is not safe for any people. I mean, for a doctor it is not safe, for an engineer it is not safe, for a normal people it is not safe.
Yeah, I agree with your point. It was not only that our environment was not safe for girls and boys. Our environment was that our nature was also polluted. If you live in Delhi, you can see every other's house, they can fix the air purifier in their home. Because our India was in some states was very unhygienic and dangerous gases in our environment. That's why people who can think like that, so they can go abroad for taking a fresh air. I think it was also
no,
a
I
reason.
think it is not suitable, because
many people are going, because in India we can face very diseases because of air pollution.
It is not a reason.
No,
I
it
think
so.
Let me clear.
Okay.
If we talk about to going abroad for air, it is not sure. It is not a perfect line, because
but
the
how
people.
can you say
Okay,
that?
give me one example that you are a girl and you want to go abroad for taking air.
I think it was also a reason.
I didn't think it is a right, because now time people are. If I'm suffering from any type of dangerous gases, then I will buy air purification. I will buy, and at that machine I will pure my air. I mean, nearby air I will pure or not. It is very pure.
When you start the air purifier, and he can when the air purifying get started, approx 1 hour, then you can get the fresh air. Approx 1 hours later.
So if we talk about our Delhi, then I think in Delhi is our populated area first, and in that area I think every people have a air purification in every home, and they are using it very politely.
Okay, you talk about that every people, but what about the poor people, those who live in the side of gutters or rivers? What was you trying to say?
I think they are also buying that purification.
They can't buy purifying air.
Okay.
Machine, sorry.
But now at time we hear that Delhi is developing day by day. Our Yamuna river is cleaning, and from that river we are getting released from some dangerous gases. Okay, next move up. Next, we should
Point.
move on third point. Our point is politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we talk about India, because we are living in India, we all know that how our politics is running. It is not running in a systematic method.
Yeah.
If we are choosing a leader, then we should choose a perfect man to fight behalf of us. I mean, suppose I'm choosing you for my rights, then you should focus on me, not on your pocket to fulfill your pocket. So I think our politics is a main, a important reason for brain drain. What's your
I
opinion?
agree with your point, because if your relatives or somewhere in the politics, you can do whatever you want to do. You
Yeah.
can do the crime, you can get the job, you can do many opportunity. If you can do the illegal things, they can also help you. If you can do the some unusual things and you get the jail, they can use their power to get you out of the jail.
Yeah.
So I think it was also a big reason, because if you are a powerful backstabbing, so in you can go anywhere in India, you can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter, you have skilled, you have to knowledge, that you can work hard to get the job, to get the opportunities.
If we talk about our politics, then a politician are choosing that person who is their relative for
Yeah.
any work. I
Yes.
mean, if a work is, suppose I need a clerk, I need a PU, my personal, no, I need a personal assistant for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they will choose the relative. They don't give the better opportunity to their neighbor, to that one person who is living in that society. They are always focused on their pocket, and another side they are focused on their family members. And as you said that they are giving bail from jail easily, then it is right, because we all know that in India it is, everything is possible, because if you have a money, then you will buy the police, you will buy the respect, you will buy anything in India. But if we go in abroad side, then it is not possible, because the cap is not for every people. I mean, cap is not buying by the help of money. Human cap, it's mean please.
Cop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cop.
cops.
Sorry, cop. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, cop. I saw that people, cop who is giving service in abroad. They are so they are so they are in a systematic method.
Yeah.
They don't obey their rule. They are always following their rule politely.
Yeah.
And
Because Indian law was is not very strict, so people don't scare that if I can do that, so I can get punished. But if you can go foreign country or abroad, their rules was very strict. If you can do that thing, you should be punished.
Yeah.
If something happened in abroad, police take action on immediately. But in India, what was happened? People on going police station, then you can take the put on the FIR, then police get investigated on you, so it takes
that
so much
also
time
they are
in
getting
India.
so much time.
Yeah,
and
in
and at that time the criminal is going so far from
Yeah,
their hand.
yes.
But they are not doing the best thing for
Yeah.
society, because police is for our safety. But we can't trust on police also, because now time every policeman is under in the politician.
Yes, I also I agree with your point, because we see that the news in a girl who can come in Nepal to study for NEET
Yeah.
medical, and a boy, the girls can suicide for a boys, but her father was a very big builder. So what was happened in India? He can buy the police, and he can give them bribe to the police, and case was closed.
Yeah.
And
It is happening. Don't look at this.
okay, yeah.
Okay, we should move on negative point also. We are losing our economic.
Yeah.
I mean,
GST वाला point हम लोग पहले थोड़ा discuss कर लें. Okay, GST.
No, first
Why
economic.
GST? Okay.
If we talk about our economic, then we are losing our economic too much. Suppose we all know that India is generating too much engineer, doctor,
Yeah.
and scientist. But where the all scientists or doctor are living, they are living in abroad, because they are getting the best opportunities, so they are going there. And from that reason, our economic is growing less day by day. And if we talk about that people, suppose I am getting the best opportunity, it doesn't matter that what are you giving me that time. I will shift to another job. You are getting
Yes.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
your point. I also agree with your point that because we talk about NASA, in NASA 70% people who are Indians, those who can able to work on NASA. If we talk about many what was that? Many
Scientist.
no it was NASA, it was scientists.
Yeah.
Many engineers who can go abroad and they can make inventory for the others people. They also can do the inventory in our India, but why they can't shift on abroad? Because we don't have many lack of opportunities, we lack of things in India,
Lack of resources. We
lack
can
of
say that.
resources. Yeah, so that's why people are going abroad to get the better opportunity to fulfill their
Yeah.
wishes.
Yeah. Next, we should move our next.
GST.
Yeah, okay. We should move
GST.
our next point. GST.
Yeah.
Okay. If the people is living, if suppose, I mean, in 1 year, I think 50% of people are move. Okay, not 50. 25% of people are moving to abroad.
No. In abroad, in if we talk about the year, many millions of people are going
Yeah, but
abroad
I'm
in
talking about percentage.
every year.
Yeah. So the people who is migrating from India to abroad for a better opportunity, they are also taking our GDP with themselves. I mean,
Yeah.
they are carrying that GDP with themselves, and from that GDP we are losing our. I mean, we are losing our GDP day by day, and in abroad we there. I mean, a person who is living there, the person who is saving or investing that money, their GDP is growing in abroad. I mean, if I am investing or saving that money in abroad, then the abroad GST is going high and our GST is going less. So if our India is getting improved day by day, then we don't have that one reason to lose our GDP.
Yeah. I have one question. Why Indian people are going abroad to start their businesses? Why they can't able to start their businesses in India?
You know, we all know that if I am a normal people, I should have to give 1 hour time to at that work, because so if I want to start a business in India, first I have to take permission from my Indian government. I have to search my land. It is it is suitable for me or not. Suppose I'm set of one big machine in that land and it is not suitable, then it's make a loss for me. So if at that time we have to search our land. And that time we have to search so many things, like from where we will get water, from where we will get employee, where we will get all thing, where we will get where we will lose our polluted gas or
Okay.
water.
But if we talk about in India, many manufacturing companies are running, and you can do the partnership on that company, and you can also able to run your company.
Yeah.
So why people are can't doing that kind of thing? Many people are doing that kind of
If
thing.
you talk
now.
about India, then
we can go abroad. We can also do the same thing. We can do the job businesses on partnership. So why people can't do the same thing on India?
in India people are running family business, so they can't trust in another sider.
Okay.
I mean, if you are a partner, of course you will choose a relative. At that time you don't trust on another people, because you know that suppose you in your mind you think that suppose I will die, then my son will handle my position. It is going on India. If you talk about partnership, then 50%, I mean 5% of people want to develop business in a partnership. Because if we talk about Maruti Suzuki, then I think Maruti is from India and Suzuki from Japan. They are collabing each other.
So many people are doing their businesses on collaboration, but then they can stable their businesses on that point. But we talk about that if you are an entrepreneur, you can start your business on India, because you don't because our investors give us money,
Okay.
so much money, and if you can start the businesses on abroad, you also start the business of somebody that you don't able to know. So why are you can't getting start your business on India?
I think this is a big reason that trust is a big
So you
reason
also
in that time.
so in abroad you also trust the unknown person. Now,
But
so why are
in
you
that time, we have a paperwork. But if
in
you talk
India? You
about India,
also
India is
know.
also following paperwork, but the
Yeah.
value of that paper is nothing.
I don't agree
After that,
no, in India
after,
paperwork was legally and it was very powerful
if a
proof.
normal people
Okay.
is going, if a normal people is fighting for their rights, they have to lose their 1 year in a court. As you take a case of that husband that he is writing for
16 paper
yeah,
suicide note.
yeah.
Okay.
So he is running every day in front of court, but the court is not too satisfied to that people, to that
No,
person,
if
so
we
he's not
talk
getting
about that,
their rights.
though two brothers was fighting on their lands, so court will get the what was the fasla? Do the judgment on which people, those who has get the right paperwork. So court give the yeah, I agree with your point. It was taking time.
Yeah.
So in abroad, it was the reason that people are going abroad that because of paperwork,
No.
because of getting cheated.
No,
What was the
it's
reason?
just in abroad we all know that there have a systematic method for for every work. I mean, if you are running a business in abroad, you have to concern with your government. You have to touch in your government from that. Suppose I'm running a business in Jharkhand, then I have to touch in the CM of Jharkhand. But if we talk about our Jharkhand, then people are not concerning with their society. They are always, suppose a person who is starting their business in Jharkhand, they don't want to get the employee from that local area because they think that he is not literate. Why I will require this person?
So it
But
was
if
the
you talk,
reason
no,
if you able to run the company, you have to get the employees who can able to matlab educated. Why I can able
people
to?
are educated. We all know that
So how can you say that
Indian education, we
illiterate?
all know theoretical part, but we don't know the practical part. So suppose he is also educated, but he don't know the practical part.
He don't. That means he only has a education. He don't have so much skilled.
Yeah.
In India, many people are so much skilled. That's why they have so much skill. That's why they can able to do the job. They can go abroad now because
If
they
you
have
talk about
capability.
jobs, then in Bangalore, a person is changing 16 company in a one day, in 1 week. What you want to say about it?
So he has a talent.
No,
he has
no
skill.
talent.
Because
he not get
because,
the better opportunity on that job. So he's changing the job. If I'm not satisfying to that job, why I will do that job?
Yeah, I agree with your point.
So if the person is not, so as you said that why they are not hiring that person. So in last, I want to include conclusion. Brain drain is a complex issue inquiring long-term strategy. If we talk about our government and private sector must collaborate to retain talent and create a favorable environment for growth.
If you like our video, then like, share and subscribe. Thank you.